Hi friends, today I'm going to be doing something in my own real-life kitchen. We're going to be preparing a glazed ham. It's absolutely delicious, out of this world. It's a very, very simple procedure. Most of you know I don't care to cook. At home, the only two people that really cook are my husband and my mom. But today I'm going to be preparing it. It's pretty simple and it is absolutely delicious, I assure you. So give it a try, give it a try. For those of you who either have a Costco or Sam's membership, you will probably find it quite easy. The ham that we use at home is the Kirkland brand. It comes, it's sort of like it comes pre-sliced inside, and basically you just have to cook it at home. You don't have to really slice it. It comes, as I said, it comes pre-sliced. Within the packet, I'll show you, it comes this little packet. It's brown sugar and other little sweet spices, and it helps you to prepare the glaze for it. To that, we're going to want to buy at least 2 cans of pineapples in heavy syrup, the ones that come in the little cut in rings. They're really, really good. And they come in heavy syrup. You want to make it obviously sweeter, so therefore don't buy the diet one, okay? Try to see if in your convenience store you can find the Reese, the brand is Reese ham glaze. It's really, really good. If you don't find this brand, it's quite alright. You can buy another one, just as long as it says ham glaze. At home, we prefer this one. It's pretty good. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, again, remember that I like to cook in a very, very easy and simple steps. All right. So what I did was I bought these cans that you don't even need a can opener because they already come with this little gadget in here. All right, I don't want to mess up my nails, so I'll just use the back side of a spoon just to lift it up. All right. And basically what we're going to do in here, the ham is already, by the way, you're going to preheat your oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And the only thing that you're going to do with the ham at that time is you're going to just place it in a pan and you're going to completely cover it with aluminum foil. You will have already preheated your oven at 350. You just put it in it, and you're going to be cooking it at that temperature at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes every 10 pounds. All right. This one, it's big enough. I think it's I can't remember the weight on it, but it's going to be cooking for 120 minutes or 117 minutes approximately. All right. While the ham is cooking, because you're not going to be putting anything into the ham at that particular time, while the ham is cooking, you want to prepare the glaze for it. Okay. So let's open this. Okay, and we're going to be mixing. Let's just say about 3 pineapple rings into the blender. Here they are. 3, 1, 2, 3, all at the same time. And we're going to be pouring part of the pineapple heavy syrup right into it to help us mix it, okay? So we're going to be doing that just now. Make sure you cover it, and here we go. Just a quick little mix. It doesn't really take long at all. Then after you do this, you're going to want to have a casserole or pan right next to you. We're going to turn it, I don't know, let's say either high temperature or just a little below it. This range is pretty potent, so, but we want to do it quickly for the sake of the recording. So we're going to be pouring that mixture right in here. That looks yummy. Doesn't that look like pina colada, guys? That's basically how it gets started too, by the way. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be pouring the remainder of the pineapple juice. We hold the pineapple rings and we just basically pour the rest of it in here, okay? And we are going to be pouring the packet in here. Let's just mix it all together first real well. In here, okay, here we go. It looks yummy. Now we're going to be cutting this, the packet, over the top, nice and simple. And as you can tell, it's just basically just a brown sugar mixture in there and spices, okay, sweet spices. Now, I already have my spoon in here, and we're just going to, as it starts to cook, we're going to slowly mix the whole packet in here, okay? Pour it slowly so it doesn't get into lumps. But it's very simple. Again, if I'm cooking, oh my goodness, you can cook it too, all right? It's really delicious, I promise. It's absolutely fantastic. It's total success every time that we cook this. Well, when I say we, understand please, it's husband cooking, not me. I'm really good at eating it though. But today he's allowing me to cook. Oh my goodness. All right. It's Easter Sunday, nice and easy, good and quiet day. It's a wonderful and perfect time to do this. All right, there isn't, as you can tell, there isn't much to it at all. It's just simply cut and pour and mix. There's really no big science into it. Okay, now, I'm going to probably just lower the heat a little bit on it. And while we do this, let's not forget that we have got now to, since we have already mixed the whole spices into the casserole along with what we had already mixed. Now we're going to pour the entire content of this Reese ham glaze. This one is 9 ounces, by the way. All right? Okay, here we go. Yummy. This is so delicious, everyone. This is absolutely fantastic. It tastes really, really good. I'm pouring it little by little because once you see it, you'll see that it gets a little bit on the lumpy side when it's cooking. So you just keep on stirring it. No big deal. No big deal at all. Okay. Now, why do we want to make so much of this mix? We want to make a lot of this mix because unless you have a lot of people in your house when you get ready to prepare this ham and you are certain that they're going to eat the entire thing on the same day, you will want to leave part of this mixture in the refrigerator so that the next morning when you get ready to have some more ham, you can just go ahead and use a pan and pour a few teaspoonfuls right on the pan with the slices of the ham that you want to reheat. And let me tell you, it is absolutely fantastic because it will make it taste as good, if not even better, from the first day that you cooked it. This is something that I can eat like the rest of this week and I will not get bored or tired of it. Alrighty, now we're going to leave this be for now and we will see you back in a bit as soon as the ham is cooked. Here we go. Let me just show you, just for now, before we cut this first part. This is what it looks like. See? It is absolutely fantastic. Look at this. The consistency, nice little chunks of pineapple. Oh, yum, 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 yum. I wish that you could taste this. It is absolutely fantastic. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'll get back to you guys on the second part of this video as soon as the ham is ready for us to pour this mixture into it. Hi friends, we're back here in the kitchen. I want to show you something. Come over here, let me show you. I forgot to tell you earlier in the first part of the video that I left this simmering on, let's say, medium heat. And it started to boil and boil and boil since the basis of it is that brown sugar. It just basically, we want to caramelize it because that's exactly the name of the recipe. We want to caramelize, glazed ham. See? So it's nice and thick. You have to let it boil. Constantly stirring it, alrighty? Until it becomes like this, until it reduces and you see it nice and thick, alright? Okay. So, it's already off the heat. Now I want to show you. The ham is already prepared. As I said, there's no big science to it. All we want to do is just place the ham. When we pull it out of the original packing, just place the ham into a pan, and we want to cover it with aluminum foil. And we're going to do 10 minutes per each pound. That's all we're going to do. Meanwhile, we had already prepared the glaze, and now what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get started pouring some of this wonderful glaze right over the ham, okay? Because this is basically what it's going to give it the flavor. Oh, look at this. At first the ham looks good, but a little bit on the sad side because it's got really no too much color to it. But once I start pouring this absolutely delicious, sweet tasting, thick glaze over it, oh, you can tell. Doesn't this look good already? And let me tell you, it tastes every bit as wonderful. Now, you do not want to pour the entire content because it's quite a bit of it. You just basically want to cover, smother over it and in between the slices. All right, normally, to make it a little bit easier, we do it between two people, so that one opens the slice where the other one is pouring inside it. But for the purpose of recording, you pretty much can get the idea, all right? You want to saturate it in between the slices, all the way around on both sides, because this is what's going to give it that absolutely out of this world taste. Trust me, it's really good. It's very popular. It's very popular. All right, now let me get getting a fork in here so that I can just show you. All right, I'm left-handed, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to do it like this, but just to show you, okay? You get the idea. You want to just cover. Let me change because I'm not too good being right-handed. Okay, just kind of like this. You want to cover it. Don't come here. You want to cover it completely. All right, and you're going to continue doing this until the ham inside it's all covered. Don't worry, you will not run out of the glaze unless you're doing exaggerated amounts of it. You won't be running out of it. All right. This is so delicious. You can prepare this for Christmas. You can prepare this for like what we're doing right now. I mean, it's Easter. Some people just prefer to have seafood, which we perfectly respect. We have it too. We do it as well, sometimes, some of the years. You can prepare this basically at any time because it is so easy to prepare, and because you can save as well. The remainders, whatever you don't eat, it keeps real well. So you can have it through the rest of the week. You can have sandwiches. You can have it with rice. You can have it with a good old potato salad. You can have it in any way that you wish to have it. Or you can just have it alone as a snack. It really makes no difference. Or you can have it for breakfast. Oh, breakfast is delicious, let me tell you. Woo! A couple of fried eggs and a couple of slices of this ham. It is simply out of this world. Alrighty, we're pretty much done in here. All the way through the back. We still have some of that glaze. Like I said, we're going to be saving it for later on in the week. There isn't that much left, actually. But you don't need that much for the rest of the week. Okay, it's nicely all completely covered. Now, What we're going to do at this particular point is, I'm going to grab, do you remember the can of pineapple rings that we used at first? I used 3 rings of pineapple that went in the blender with part of the pineapple juice that comes in here in the heavy syrup. And the remainder of the pineapples, we're going to do them right here. Grabbing another fork. Look, basically just start pouring them, just place them in between. If they open up like this one, all you have to do, in fact, you know what? You can do them either whole or you can just go like this. You can just do halves and it's going to be even easier. All right, you don't need like 80 ounces of pineapple. Just do a few half slices in between. If you have somebody to help you, it's even better. It's a lot easier when you have somebody holding the other slices for you. But it's not entirely impossible for you to do it on your own. That's, again, if I'm doing it, anybody can do it. Okay? Now, the pineapple is really delicious against the saltiness of the ham. And to keep it together, you can use toothpicks. They work really good. Just remember, obviously, to remove them once you have finished. Let me see if by any chance I can find some toothpicks somewhere in here. I know that they're here somewhere. Here we go. Let's do a few here. Doesn't have to be fancy toothpicks at all. Just any old toothpick will do. Okay, we just don't want the ham to open up like this. So we're just going to basically stick some in here like this. See, and right away it reinforces the ham to stay together. Simple. No big deal. Now let's cut another few of these rings. I do it right here since they're nice and ripe, canned. It's so very simple to just simply cut even with the fork that you're using to place them in here. Now they stay there, since they're staying together, it's just a matter of sticking a couple of these little chunks in here like this. Like almost in every slice if you can. If it's possible, just go ahead and stick them in every slice that you can. Just basically do them, try to alternate the space in which you put them. Like one maybe in the corner, and the other one in the center, the other one towards the other corner. You get the idea. The more time that you take with this, the more beautiful it's going to look. For the purpose of recording, I'm trying to do it as fast as I can so that the recording is not so heavy in size. Okay. But I don't think that we're going to need any more, especially because I'm cutting them like this into quarters, all right? There isn't a single person that has tasted this, even for people that say that they don't really care for ham, because they're probably thinking about the cheap ham, but this ham is so delicious that even those people that don't really care for ham, they absolutely love this. They absolutely love it. They thrive on it. Because there's just a flavor like no other, let me tell you. All right. Always towards the back, there's like a little bone in there, and it's going to be a little bit more difficult to try and put the slices in it. It doesn't matter because it's got so many of them already on the other side. All right. Now let's just do the last few in here right quick. There's a couple more spaces in here. There's a couple more spaces in here that cannot, that shouldn't go without the pineapple slices. All right. Here we go. Just basically, like I said, there's no particular order or any style. It's just mostly to give it flavor. One thing that I need to get is the maraschino cherries. If you don't like maraschino cherries, you don't have to put them on. And if you don't, even if you don't like the pineapples, you don't have to eat them. But I would highly suggest for you to put them in there anyway, because they will provide a wonderful extra flavor. A wonderful extra flavor into the ham. Okay. Now, I don't know. Do we have the maraschino cherries in here? Where are the maraschino cherries? Are they in here, or are they? Interesting. Well, I don't see the maraschino cherries. That's fine. Mostly, what you would do is you would just grab the maraschino cherries, and again, do the same thing. Just put a few up on top. Now, what we're going to do with this is we're going to go stick it back in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. And once you do that, and why do you want to do that? You want to do this because you want to have this glaze. You want to have it sort of like caramelized, finish caramelizing and sealing the ham. And you are done. So I hope that you enjoyed it as much as we will tasting it. Bye-bye. Okay friends, here is the end result of the ham. Look how beautiful it looks, nice and glazed. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. I love it. All right, bon appetit everybody. Bye-bye.